I think potentially one of the ways in which that you might be able to incorporate, I think there was a case called Elizabeth Moen Ramsey, where she had effectively 8 properties and was able to evidence that she was able to work on her portfolio for 20 hours a week. But I'm not sure I can tick all those boxes. What other options do I have if I wanted to sort of move my property portfolio into a limited company? Is that something that we can?
Yeah, just because you don't meet the conditions, as it were, that was set out by the Elizabeth Moen Ramsey case. I mean, let's be clear that she's basically been the test case, and she won against HMRC and was able to roll over her gains into the shares of a limited company. And prior to her case, HMRC would have denied a buy-to-let business qualifying for the rollover relief. So all that's happened is she's set the bar, as it were. That doesn't mean to say that a new case couldn't come along and move that goalpost. It easily could, but most taxpayers say, "Well, I don't want to be that test case." So, is there any other ways? And there are other ways. As I said, we've looked at many a client on a bespoke basis and found them a solution as to how they move from personal or partnership ownership into a limited company without necessarily incurring large sums of tax.
Okay, so it is possible. With these other ways, do I need to have a minimum number of properties?
We would ordinarily say you need to be a somewhat sizable buy-to-let business, and when I say sizable, I'm normally talking about 3 units or more, in order to make any alternative structure viable. And also, it's got to be commercially viable as well.
So I know with our clients, what we produce for them is we give them a questionnaire.
Yeah.
They populate that questionnaire with information about their property portfolio, some personal information about themselves, and then we draw up this illustration which can effectively show them some savings. So I suppose if anybody's got 3 or more properties, as you say, it's sensible for them to let us have that information, if you like, so that we can do this illustration and then sort of work them through what their potential savings might be.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we talk to them about the various different options that they might have for restructuring their business and making their business financially more efficient.